Thanks for watching Legends of Podcasting. It's an incredible show. These guys are incredible. Watch it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Legends Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for a special movie reaction. We're going to be starting the Snyderverse, and we're going to start with The Man of Steel. So, came out, when did this come out? Years ago, long time ago.
10 years ago.
Is it 10 years ago?
Yeah,
10 year anniversary.
2013.
Long time ago. We obviously are massive DC fans, as you know, if you watched the channel before. If you're new to the channel, FYI, we're massive DC fans. Check the background. You know, that X-Men bit, but all the rest of it is DC. So we've obviously seen this movie a few times. But we thought we'd start doing, because we always talk about it offline and we have different opinions on all these movies. So we thought we'd do a sort of reaction, watch along,
kind of review
review of it while we're watching it. I mean, I haven't watched it in a few years.
Yeah, it's been a while since.
I can't remember scene for scene what it is. I just remember I enjoyed it. But it's so yeah, it's more rather than a first time reaction and being like shocked about stuff happens. Obviously, we'll know what's going to happen. But yeah, we're going to try and go through.
He's an alien from outer space?
Crazy.
What? Shut the front door.
Crow praised his dad? What? So yeah, we've seen him. We obviously have the Snyder cut of Justice League already as a reaction. Please go check that out. It's on there. But we haven't done any of the others on film, so we thought we'd go through them a while. There's a bit of a break in DC stuff. And we have a break in the schedule, so we're going to try and go through as many of them as possible. There might be a few gaps in between, and it might not be week to week. But yeah, starting off with Man of Steel. So I don't know if we want to talk about it first, or we just want to jump into it. But obviously,
took a little bit.
Saying that, like yourself, I haven't watched it in forever.
Yeah,
so,
it's been. I mean, when did the Snyder cut come out? It was a couple of years ago, though, right? I haven't watched it since
just after COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't watched it since we watched that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it since.
So it's been a few years. But obviously, when it first came out, I think we all saw it. Well, me and Ross definitely saw it. I think we watched it like 3 or 4 times in a week in the cinema. It was just like so cool.
This is before I knew you guys well. We were in the same screen together.
Yes.
Because you archery together. Yeah, that's before I knew you, Rob.
Yeah, you hadn't joined the club yet.
Yeah, no,
because I was seeing it with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And then I saw you leaving, and I was like, "What do you think?" And
so like an hour we'll talk about outside. So yeah, I mean, Henry Cavill as Superman is amazing. I think we all agree he's a great Superman. Like
underused though.
Yeah, massively underused, and like the fact this whole thing happened with him potentially coming back and now he's not pissed me off massively. I know pissed a lot of the internet off as well.
I think the other thing that got me most about that was him coming back and saying, it's announced I'm back, we've been playing Superman, and then within about a week, then Warner Brothers just picking him over.
Yeah. It was very annoying. But I'd say, and I enjoy it. A lot of people you love or hate Zack Snyder, the visuals of his movies, and then this movie especially are amazing. And I love the suits from the Snyderverse are probably the best on screen. I mean, the Wonder Woman suit is better than the comic book version, and they're now taking that into the comic book, so it was that good. So yeah, it's a really good film. Love the cast.
I think there's probably about 80% of this movie I absolutely love, and there's like 20% where I'm like...
Because I still remember the first trailer, where it was look up to the sun, live dream, they'll follow you into the sun, and he walks out and it's got the silhouette, and he sort of puts his fist on the ground and it all starts to swirl and he jumps into the sky. It's like, that looks epic, and I was like, oh, this is going to be... Because the last film we had before that one was 2005 Superman Returns, which, mixed bag.
I've watched that recently, and I still enjoy that film.
The plane scene is amazing.
Oh, the plane scene, hands down,
the best thing.
Phenomenally good.
Best thing in live action for Superman, I think. That plane scene is amazing.
That encapsulates everything about what Superman is as a character.
Yeah, I think the first half of that film was great. It's just when the island comes out with Lex,
the
it's a bit
decision
weird.
to try and make it a continuation of the Christopher Reeve movies as well was a bit weird.
I think that's like they set themselves up to fail with that because everyone would just compare it because it's so close to it. But I mean, the suit wasn't great, but I liked Brandon Routh, and I'm glad he got his chance in Legends of Tomorrow, like crossover to be a Superman again.
Yeah, when he was the Kingdom Come one, that was cool.
Yeah, he was epic because he deserves it for that. So yeah, if you think about it, it's 2005, and then it was like another 8 years we got this. It's probably the first film where you get proper Superman fight scenes, like. Because obviously the Christopher Reeve ones are great, but the fight scenes of that, especially the second one when he's fighting Zod and the other two, are just
basic as hell.
Shit. I love those films for what they are, but they're not great. But this one is just fast.
But they show some of the speed and the power of the Kryptonians.
And the brutalness of it as well.
It's
just so good. And I think you can talk about after the reaction. We'll talk about what we didn't like about it and how we have different opinion on bits of it.
I'm sure it'll come out in the wash as well when we're watching it.
But
there's one bit in particular that I find dumb as hell, and I'm going to mention it when it comes up. But it's just
It's the opening, I kick your ass.
I know which bit it is because I kind of agree.
yeah.
I think I know it is what you're talking about.
Fuck you guys.
So, the opening has the we're going to send him to the Phantom Zone in giant dildos.
Yeah.
So-
I will find him.
Still good.
Love it. We quote the film
Like,
so.
I think we said when we watched Krypton for the first time, the show, it's always nice seeing different interpretations of what Krypton looks like.
Yes.
And this was a weird but fun one at the start.
Yeah, it was
so-
very different from
Yeah.
obviously like the only other one we'd seen in movies was the Chris Reeve one, which is all like icy crystal kind of
Yeah.
thing. We're all wearing white, but this one's a lot more sort of had like. Does it have like? It has obviously it's rocks, but does it have like grass and stuff? I can't remember
It's
now.
like this weird, sort of almost organic structures, and they're flying on little ships and things.
And birds and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, animals. And
Yeah, and then we had obviously the Krypton show, which was like if you think, for those of you who've been with us a long time, Krypton was the first show we reacted to. Like 6 years ago when this channel started. That was the first ever episode reaction we did, was that show. Still love that show. so glad it got cancelled because it was such a cool concept. And, being massive Superman fans that we are, it's just so cool to see like a new telling of Krypton. You don't really get much of it in the movies.
Especially seeing all the houses and the different.
Yeah, like the non names at the bottom and stuff,
Yeah.
and having like an awesome Brainiac, an awesome Lobo, Doomsday, probably the best version of Doomsday still, live action.
Yep.
I mean, what a show. I'll have to worry about it. Again, that's been 6 years since we watched that. I think I'm going to have to go back and watch that. It's been a long time.
Especially, was it the end of season 1 where his cape changed into a Zod?
Yes.
And he's like, "No!" before Zod at the end. You're like, "Ah!"
That was such a good reveal too.
Yeah, it was great.
It was great
Oh my
show.
god, we saved it as the cape reappears with the Z logo on it.
Yeah. It's like, no, you didn't. Shit.
And Adam Strange as well was great.
Yeah.
He was such a good character in that. So.
Yeah. No, it was just like, it was such a clever idea with loads of cool stuff. He had the guy with the Kate Switch every time he sat down, like that Kate Switch man.
Yeah.
Vex, something Vex, what was the name? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's watch this film. Just before we jump into this movie review, I just want to thank everyone who's been supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, maybe you just found us because you love this movie and you want us to see our reaction to it, or you've been with us a while and you're just watching this and you're not subscribed, please, can you click on that subscribe button? It really would help our channel grow, and we really do appreciate it. Click on the subscribe button, give us a like, and also click on the little bell notification to get notified where we're going to be putting more movie reactions and other reactions up. And also, I also have a Patreon as well, so we'll have the full watch along of this as well as everything else we've got. And there's a lot on there on our Patreon, so head over to Patreon, come support us on there as well. We really do appreciate everyone who supports us on there as well. So let's jump into this movie reaction of The Man of Steel.
I never even noticed there's Kryptonian writings before.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember what's the beginning.
skip to the good bits.
Birth, innit?
First time I watched it, I thought we watched a porn parody. I was like, Jesus, what the hell's going on?
Put my jazz back on.
You love all the tech and stuff they've got on here.
I remember reading Death of Superman for the first time. I'm like, what are all these robots in his fortress? I've never seen them before.
Yeah.
It's like, why was Future Tech and she's giving birth to everything? It's like because they created him out of the Codex.
Yeah.
So this is the first time a Kryptonian's ever given birth.
Well, no, the
In-
Codex is the first natural birth.
Natural birth,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they
Centuries.
put all the Codex
It's in
information in him. That's what makes him special.
See Zack Snyder's visual
so
there.
Rebel Moon? No, okay.
You don't understand. Harvesting the core was suicide. It's accelerating
Genocide.
the process. Energy reserves were exhausted. What would you have us do?
Couldn't make coffee for a week.
Like our ancestors did.
I'm going to use my air fryer with no energy reserves.
Give me control of the Codex. I will ensure the survival of our race.
Captain Treason.
Yeah. The costumes are so cool.
Council has been disbanded. The rest of you will be tried.
Join me. Help me save our race.
Too late.
We'll start anew. We'll sever the degenerative bloodlines. The last thing I want is for us to be enemies. You have abandoned the principles that bound us together. You've taken up the sword against your own people.
Take him away.
Is everything all right?
Out of the way. I said.
Go on, Jor-EL. Kick their ass.
Science, bitch.
I built these guns.
Jor, behind you.
Which kind of reminds me of Medusa.
Yeah, you know.
Just because of the hair so solid.
Look where he's got a pet thing that he flies on.
Should have been called Nightwing.
Yeah, we cool. Yeah.
They are characters from
Yes. Yeah. That's where he gets the name from, right? Superman tells the story of two superheroes on Firebird? Flamebird, yeah.
Did you see the codex?
It's just beneath the central hub, sir.
Not the way he's got the suit on, is
Yeah, I love that it's an Under Armour
Yeah.
for the actual armour bit.
Yeah.
Because Clark doesn't need it on Earth, he doesn't have to wear it.
They're in the Matrix now.
Yep.
Yeah. Jor-EL? Almost looks like coral, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
They all look grown, the structures. I do appreciate they tried to go with a single visual aesthetic.
I wonder why it's a skull though.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was wondering why the Codex is. It's like an original person of Krypton.
Is that the last natural birth Kryptonian before Kal-El?
Maybe. It's quite small, like it's a baby, not a baby kid's head, isn't it? It's not like it's a full-size adult.
Surrender the codex.
We'll just shoot at the thing we need.
Sorry, Sarah, we destroyed the Codex. What?
So it's pretty impressive for a 10-year-old CG.
Yeah, CG is great. The other thing you gotta love about Zack Snyder movies is he goes to town on the effects. Oh no. Oh, poor little thing.
Firewall.
We have. Orbiting the main seat.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Punt him straight to the Green Lanterns. It's their problem now.
Cells will drink its radiation. It's a seemingly intelligent population.
Be an outcast.
It'll be a god to them.
But if the ship doesn't make it, he'll die out there. Alone. You can't do it.
Krypton is doomed.
There are 5 attack ships converging from the east. Citadel's defenses are being scanned.
I love it in the first Christopher Reeve movie. They're banished from leaving the planet. That's why Clark is the only one that leaves. But in this, they realise that they're part of the problem. So they need to start again.
Yeah.
And that's where they don't go. If he's a god, what does that make Batman? Because Batman beats him.
God killer.
That's one of them. We're making a god among mortals. Penis size increase.
It really did feel fresh when you watched it the first time.
Yeah. It's supposed to go in all the way.
It's much easier. So none of them have had sex in thousands of years. It's like, am I doing this right?
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Inbound. Suit up.
The other way is they still kept the houses and stuff. I do love that idea that each symbol is a different house. It's not really an S, it's just a shape.
And that came from the Christopher Reeve movie.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Do you think that's from the comics?
It's amazing how many things from films and TV get added into comics are such good ideas. Condiment King.
It was never a good idea.
Hold this platform, Commander.
It's too heavy. I'm not going to say not superpowered yet.
This is a second chance for all of Krypton, not just the bloodlines you deem worthy.
What have you done?
By the child's son, boy child. Krypton's first natural birth in centuries.
Blasphemy.
Heresy. Destroy it!
Yeah. That's where you get that scar from, bitch.
Well, for a scientist, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Never did learn to mind your surroundings.
To be fair, Zod's probably not had to fight in a long time because people just do what he says.
Kneel before Jor-EL.
Laura, listen to me. The Codex is Krypton's future.
I know.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that's the point. Yeah. Yeah.
He does a really good job as Zod.
Your son, Laura. Where have you sent him?
Your mama's house.
His name is Cal. He's beyond reach.
Bring that ship down.
Lay down your weapons. Your forces are surrounded.
The crimes of murder and high treason. Do you have any last words?
You won't kill us yourself, but you'll damn us to a black hole for eternity. You're a pack of fools.
He's actually saving you.
Yeah.
You believe your son is safe?
I will find him.
I will find him. I will find him!
I love the suits, man. They're so cool.
Yeah, almost look like Chainman, don't they?
Yeah. They could have just put them all in Lycra in a little well done. The fact it's like sort of undersuit. It's like
Those sponsors.
yeah, those pods are just flying dildos right now. Formation flying dildos up in 3.
That's what your mother said last night.
Into the devil's anus.
It'd be interesting to see what they do with David Crossworth's suit.
Put the Phantom Zone with you.
I mean, it's better than the spinning mirror.
How long it's actually been?
Oh, since the thing happened.
Yeah.
Maybe like a week. I think Jor-EL said he's got weeks left in the council meeting.
Shouldn't you find
Yeah.
refuge?
There is no refuge, Kira. Jor-EL was right.
Think about a world than ours, Cal.
Ow.
So cool. It's such cool graphics still, man. It's weird because they do it differently. Because you sure that should blow up at the same time as the ship leaving, because the kryptonite follows the ship, right?
Program that to cut a bit closer to the moon all the way through.
Yeah. I really appreciate that they cut it to this bit now as well. They don't do the whole thing about kids finding him and everything.
Well, it'd be too close to the original.
Yeah,
film,
exactly.
so
Yeah, so I mean, it's good that I appreciate they just cut it straight to here he is.
Keep your eyes open, you're gonna
Huh.
get squashed.
Technically, that he shouldn't have moved, right? Run into him, just bounce off him.
Or he could have just.
Nobody saw him
Yeah.
in Smallville right, when he tries to explain to his dad. Every time I do a handshake, I open a door. I have to concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's in the world of cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this bit.
What about the men left inside? Over?
Forget them, they're dead.
Greenhorn, fetch me my binoculars.
He's got.
Yeah. I reckon he swam really fast and he just. That's what destroyed his jacket.
Yeah, probably.
You're
God,
on
that
fire.
guy's hot. That guy's hot.
Yeah.
We're gonna make up the chance of the helipad.
Shoes were busted as well.
Tried to run on the water like Barry does and it just absolutely destroyed his feet.
As I said, I think he was kicking really fast. The pressure probably ripped his jacket off.
We have got to go. Hey, let's move.
Abs. The camera was like, you had to shut in so you see my abs because I've been working out a lot.
I can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that would freak you out as a kid.
Yeah.
Everyone's made of meat! No! His laser vision didn't come in at that point.
Shit. Anyway, he gets horny. Sounds horrible. Or even Smallville when he just, I don't know what the sex in or something, and he just gets really horny, so they blows it, fires up.
It's the Kenny Brook is his teacher? No,
No,
someone's his teacher.
Kenny Brooks like
Alexis, yeah, I thought maybe it was the same thing now.
I mean, that would get me horny.
The world's too big, Mom. I need to see. Focus on England.
Wasn't even looked.
What's wrong with me, Mom?
And it's got the mother and the kid whale. It's great.
What the fuck am I?
How long have they been here? 2 weeks is in the fucking ocean. Then he became a thief.
I do like the way it's pissing down rain when people are actually trying to put things out to dry. That's not going to work.
Sure, they didn't know what they're doing with Aquaman at this point because they could have tied it in. The Coast Guard could have been Aquaman's dad.
You could have gone to the lighthouse and
Yeah.
get clothes. That'd be cool.
Aquaman's dad would be like, "You from Atlantis?"
Yeah. You kind of love that he's on this like journey of trying to find out who he is.
This bit's great. I don't know how he's bullying him.
Yeah.
What do you
Ginger Brick.
Leave him alone, Pete.
I'm with his girlfriend.
Depends on the continuity.
Does that mean because Pete in Smallville was black? Does that mean they swapped it around for this one? Maybe I'll make him ginger. They do it the other way around in movies.
Somewhere on the other bank, icicles there waiting to kill a kid.
I would have loved if they did a Man of Steel 2. I would have loved it to have Lana in it.
I like that he goes back for Pete as well.
Yeah, he's a dick smash.
I think this is when they probably become friends.
You saw nothing. Just.
Fat ass.
It's heavier than the bus.
It's a good job water makes you neutrally buoyant. It's just like...
What do we... Was I supposed to let him die or I not?
Yeah, I still don't
Maybe.
like the advice.
Yeah, but the whole thing of this Jonathan is you need to hide yourself.
Yeah.
Do you save them and expose yourself, or do you just let them die?
Yeah.
That's his.
Yeah, no. You kind of get where he's coming from, right?
Yeah.
I think he's just
as soon as somebody finds out he's going to be in a lab,
yeah.
Exactly what happened to Kara in the Flash.
I do get it, but I feel that it kind of emotionally weighs down this Clark quite a bit, which is why he's never the Clark we wanted to be.
Yeah.
Whereas,
believe in humanity.
Yeah. Both parents are always so supportive in other in things.
We talked about this. Clark, you have to keep this out of yourself.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe.
But I don't think he means that.
I know. It just rubs me a little bit the wrong way.
It's way more realistic.
Yeah, true.
Because in other versions, everything's go happy lucky. Where the world isn't like that. Where this is trying to show you people in the world will dissect you and kill you.
Well, even in like BVS, right? He helps everyone. And people are still like, "Oh, well, do we need it?"
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
That's like I never thought about it until this movie, where like if you were Superman, your life would be amazing. But it wouldn't. It'd be an absolute pain in the arse. You'd have people jumping off the buildings just to meet you. When you go, well, I couldn't save a bus full of kids. And then you'd have parents go, why didn't you save my kid? Why is my kid better than my kid? It'd be a nightmare. And I never really thought about it until this movie.
Which is why in some times, why he doesn't just be Superman all the time and save everyone, right? That's the whole point.
He has to have his own life. I'm not here to solve all of your problems.
That's Luthor's point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're causing expectation.
Yeah.
You're not allowing us to evolve.
Yeah. They did like that storyline on Supergirl TV show when they did that.
Took it to a metallurgist at Kansas State. Whatever it was made from didn't even exist on the periodic table. It's not from this world, Clark. You're the answer, son. You're the answer to are we alone in the universe?
I don't want to be.
You're not just anyone, Clark, and I have to believe that you were sent here for a reason. All these changes that you're going through, one day you're going to think of them as a blessing. And when that day
Oh God, he's giving me the talk.
Just keep pretending I'm your son.
You are my son.
Not that small, like a John.
But yeah, in some ways, I think he loves him too much.
Even if it takes you the rest of your life, you owe it to yourself to find out what that reason is.
I love this scene.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the one in Superman and Lois.
Yes, no, very true.
Because he loses his temper in this.
I guess somebody found something strange on Ellsmead. They're calling for making runs out there all week.
It'd be funny if that was John Stewart.
Knock it off. Let me go.
See the size of him
Exactly.
anyway?
Would you really start on him?
Love that so much.
It's like in Superman and Lois.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they actually shoot that. It's just like, how does he not move?
Yeah.
It sounds like people standing behind him like, hold him!
Yeah.
Rip you apart without even thinking about it. Let's leave in my truck. I'm parked over
Chris
here.
gets in next time he drives out.
Thanks.
Miss Lane, how you doing?
How far to the station?
It's just over the rise. I'll walk you over. Joe can take your bag. Joe!
Careful with those. They're heavy.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
I'm not a fan of the Daily Planet.
For the Gotham Gazette, it's much better.
Vicky Vale's way hotter.
Bill Hardy, he was North Comic.
Hey.
What's
What's his name?
Christopher Nolan. Yes. Gordon. It's a damn good cup.
I always find that this sort of straight
We're done measuring dicks.
actors make best comedy because they don't normally do it. So.
Yeah.
Definitely something down there.
A submarine, maybe Soviet era.
Doubtful. That's
The thing that always interests me here is you've got Hamilton, but this guy plays Hamilton in Smallville.
the ice.
Yes. Yeah.
It's nearly 20,000 years old.
Krypton ship doing it 20,000 years old.
When Zod explains to him that they were travelling planets and building colony, I think they came here one time. And that's how they know of.
Crashed, right?
Yeah.
Zod's looking for other Kryptonian cultures.
Yes.
And he realises the ship crashed here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been forever since I saw this.
Where's Jimmy Olsen?
Dead. Don't you remember? He gets shot in Batman v Superman.
Is that the real Jimmy though, or is it just an
Like,
alias?
whatever it is, it's dumb. There's a bloke up there.
One hell of a zoom.
Where the hell are you going?
Home. So do you reckon he found out that this ship was in? This is why he's come in.
Listen, those
Had those guys talking.
Those two army guys talking in the bar.
Is that what he was doing?
Sparked his interest. I do love this as well. The fact he like just heat visions through the ice, and the effects on the heat vision are so good as well. There you go.
You can tell he doesn't use it very often either. Or he's just, he's probably not done it for a concentrated, 2-minute walk, whatever. The tie into Flash in a minute. Like Kara's pod.
Yes.
But I can't believe it's Kara because that's 20,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like he's looking, does he have a key? Does he have a key? Well, he has a key. I won't a second.
Hurt me, what the hell?
I don't want to be controlled.
Well, he might have been reacted a bit more than being hurt for the first time ever.
Hey! Holographic Jor-El.
I have this idea as well, that you can still get to know his father.
Yeah, I do like the key idea more than that. The green crystal in the Christopher Reeve one always used to confuse me as a kid. Why is kryptonite not affected him?
Yeah. She said, jackpot.
That's supposed to be Kara's, right?
Yeah, but it can't be. If it's
Yes,
20,000, I don't understand. Unless it's because it's from a different time in the universe, time difference. Should have ripped her an arm.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Alright, you're gorgeous.
Yes. Oh, you're an alien, but you're hot.
You're averaging eternally. If I don't cauterize this bleed, I can do things that other people can't.
Especially in the bedroom.
I feel like you at least want to lift up the jumper.
It's burnt into your skin.
Earthquake! We're going with a mean road.
Dad, how big's the basement in the barn?
Colonel Hardy and his team surmised was a Soviet-era submarine was actually something much more. An object had been trapped in the glacier for over 18,000 years. The questions raised by my rescuer's existence are frightening to contemplate. The object and its occupant did not originate on Earth.
Crap.
I can't print this, Lois. You might have hallucinated half of it.
What about the
I wasn't on any drugs that day.
corroborated my story?
How always was that ship turned into the fortress?
Print it or I walk.
Can't. You're under contract.
You can't walk. Give it 48 hours.
That's his guy.
Sure.
I'm sending you the original article. My editor won't print it.
Didn't you once describe my site as a creeping cancer of falsehoods?
I want this story out there.
Why?
Because I want my mystery man to know I know the truth.
Oh, that's a big scotch. It's right there. Just make it the fortress.
Invasive diagnostics complete.
How did you enjoy your first car driving, Seriously, son?
To see you standing there having grown into an adult. If only Lara could have witnessed this. I am your father, Cal. My name is Jor-EL.
His dad.
Dad L.
It's my name. Cal-El. Where do I come from? You came from Krypton.
At least his Jor-El can say the planet name properly.
Yeah.
A world with much
Krypton.
Not bitter about that.
They can argue either about it because it's flying around.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you say about it?
This scout ship is one of thousands launched into the void. We built outposts on other planets, using great machines to reshape environment. What happened?
We got greedy.
Artificial population control.
Lazy.
The outposts and space exploration were abandoned.
It kind of reminds me of the comic bit where they're holding
Yeah.
in the
As a
fortress.
result, our planet's core became unstable. Our military leader, General Zod, attempted a coup. But by then it was too late. My mother and I foresaw the coming calamity, and we took certain steps to ensure your survival. All Kryptonians were conceived in chambers such as this. Every child was designed to fulfill a predetermined role. What if a child dreamed of becoming something other than what society had intended for him? What if a child aspired to something greater?
Quite a lonely existence if you're like, born into a role.
Krypton's first natural birth. Your mother, Lara, and I were a product of the failures of our world as much as Zod was. Some of them not. No. You're as much a child of Earth now as you are of Krypton. You can embody the best of both worlds.
Ooh, sexy.
People of Earth are different from us. But ultimately, I believe that's a good thing. Give them hope. That's what this symbol means. The symbol of the House of El means hope, a fundamental belief in the potential of every person to be a force for good.
Still getting goosebumps from this moment.
I really wish, for the first time I watched this, I hadn't seen the trailer.
Yeah. No S.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't do it. I feel like it's because they feel like the CGI would be too much for the cape. But
Earth's gravity is weaker, yet its atmosphere is more nourished. We've grown stronger here than I ever could have imagined.
it's the only thing wrong with it. It's got no S on the back, and his hair's parted on the wrong side.
No CGI nip.
Yeah, the sushi mustache is there.
I love this bit where he looks like he's having fun.
Yeah. It's like I was free for the first time to be whatever I want to do.
And he understands who he is.
Yeah. Whoops.
I always wondered what makes him fall. Is it because he's not concentrating, or he doesn't believe?
Too excited.
Or
Why do we fall, sir?
You will hear the
Don't
people
pick us
love
up.
an ideal. They will join you in the sun again.
Great line.
You will help them accomplish one.
What do you think about the cape? Do you think it's too long?
A little bit in those first scenes, but I think in the BBS they're shortly a bit.
No, it's the same.
It's only just above his ankle.
I think it looks good long when it's flying.
Yeah.
But I prefer it being like
What's right to his knee?
just below the knees, standing. Batman should be on the floor.
Yeah, Drake.
holding
He needs
out.
the Drake.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
the annoying thing. We've had 12 Batman movies. Batman's been in 12 movies. He's never once had the cape going around. Definitely Christopher Reeve tribute.
Yeah. Smart the camera.
Because he does at the end of the film, right?
Who spent a lifetime covering his tracks. All of the friends of a friend who claimed to have seen
Joe.
him. For some, he was a guardian angel. Others, a
The
sight.
truck should have still been there in the car
Yeah.
park.
Yeah.
No one can move it.
The stories begin to form a pattern.
He's always naked.
Pete Ross?
How'd you know about that?
I think he obviously tells her, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But he keep it a secret.
I'm Lois Lane. I'm from the Daily Planet.
Well, he's never told anybody, has he? So nobody knows.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, you said like after the bus, you thought they'd become friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he obviously never told him, yeah.
No.
I figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find him. Where are you from? What are you doing here? Let me tell your story.
My father believed if the world found out where we were, they'd reject.
I just want to do something useful with my life.
The family's been farming for 5 generations, Clark.
Your family, not mine. You're not my dad. You're just some guy who found me in a field.
Not my real dad.
We're not your parents. But we've been doing the best we can, and we've been making this up as we go along. Maybe our best isn't good enough anymore. Hold on.
This is the bit I don't like.
Same. For the same reason. Nothing.
Jonathan should always die from natural causes. Because Clark can't do anything about it.
You shouldn't give Clark a complex by telling him, you can save me, but don't.
Yeah.
Even though I understand.
I get why,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make any sense.
Take cover!
This always makes me cry.
The thing is, he could so easily run, grab him, run into another state.
Yeah.
And nobody would know. When last time you went to, say, a bus stop or a crowded place, can you remember everyone's face?
No, I know, but like
Exactly, so why don't you just run,
he's paranoid.
grab him and save him? I'd rather take the risk and save my dad.
Where he
than
was
let-
already like, no, you have the kid and I'll go off and get the dog out of the car. It's like, but you know Clark can't be hurt. Yeah, just let
That's the whole point, right? If he gets caught in it or it survives, then there'll be loads of questions about it.
Come on, stay here.
I let my father die because I trusted him. Because he was convinced that I had to wait.
I wish he'd worded that differently. Rather than saying, I let my father die, I couldn't save my father. Because
I know we talked about it, Superman and Lois, but the whole thing about if his father dies from natural causes, even I can't fight cancer.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there are things you can't.
I get it. No, I do prefer it if I'm having a heart attack to say Christopher Reeve on it. He'll lose powers. There's nothing I can do about it. But I still kind of like that way as well. If like he's willing to sacrifice himself so that his son won't get found out.
it's not a super. For me, it's not a Superman thing.
I believe you saw something, Lois. But not for a moment do I believe that it leads just one code. So whatever your reasons are for dropping it, you're doing the right thing.
Next corp.
Well, look at you.
We got a free ride. This is petrol.
You do right and just run.
I think at this point he doesn't use it unless he has to, right?
The order came by here.
He's a friend. No more. No.
Who?
My parents. I know where I come from now.
I'm so happy for you.
What?
It's nothing. When you were a baby, I used to lay by your cradle and I worried all the time.
You worried the truth would come out.
I'm worried they'll take you away from me.
Let him try.
Martian Manhunter.
Long way.
What am I looking at, Doc?
So the bit where Superman X-ray visions and sees the half pack of whatever it is in his pocket. Do you reckon he realises he's a Martian?
Or at least not
True.
human.
Because he'd have a different skeletal structure, right?
Unless when in this universe when he transforms, he mutates the structure down as well.
Well, they haven't responded as of yet.
And I think whoever's at the helm of that thing is looking to make a dramatic entrance.
What he means is I'm much man and I know exactly what that is.
Yeah. Think the Martians ever had any contact with Kryptonians?
It's pretty creepy. But not as creepy as this bit.
When Zod shows up for the first time.
Yeah, when the lights go out.
Yeah.
It's quite small in this, isn't it, compared to later movies?
It's like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, but he's a Jackman.
A huge Jackman.
Freaky sound.
Got the right signal. They're on the ship. Wait, I got it. You got it.
Almost
Yeah,
through.
you got it. Wait.
Well, they just twisted his nipples.
That's how he communicates.
That's why he's screaming.
It's the big one. The
Dom.
yeah.
From a phone, too.
My name is General Zod. I have journeyed across an ocean of stars to reach you. For some time, your world has sheltered one of my citizens. For reasons unknown, he has chosen to keep his existence a secret from you. He will have made efforts to blend in. To those of you who may know,
Oh my guys are black.
the fate of your planet rests in your hands.
Batman's like, finally! I knew I wasn't human.
I surrender within 24 hours.
I love it if it was a nice touch if he said 28
Watch
hours.
this world
Yeah.
suffer
That'd be quite cool.
the consequences.
A standard galactic week. 1 hour.
1 hour.
The Daily Planet's Lois Lane knows who this guy is.
Son of a bitch. Just
I swear that was ringing before he said that.
Are you watching this crap? Have you seen him? Do you know where he is?
No. And even if I did, I wouldn't say.
This is serious, Lois.
Fuck is affairs.
I get the point, but that's my problem.
Gotcha.
FBI, hands up! Drop back, now! Come on, Kent! Come on, fight back! Get up, Kent!
I love this bit.
Love the jackets are the same as Smallville.
Come on!
That's where that Sullivan is going to be like Chloe Sullivan
Yeah.
reference.
They are friends,
Yeah.
So why did he tell him about Clark? Tell Lois about Clark?
Because he doesn't tell him who he is.
Yeah.
So he doesn't tell him to not tell my secret, because he doesn't know his secret.
You're all right.
I wanted to hit that kid.
Part of me even wanted you to, but then what? Make you feel any better?
then we'd have to kill all of them just to make sure nothing ever comes out.
Just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark, because that man, he has good character or bad, he's going to change the world.
Love that line.
Mm.
So that's also a little nod when he said good or bad, because then when he turns with Darkseid.
Yeah. True.
I love the way this guy like goes, "Oh."
Because he's the kid that was the punch him, right? That's what I think, anyway.
No, I think it's because he realises he's the alien.
I thought that priest was the kid that was like, come on, kid, you sure?
No, I think there you go.
He looks exactly the same.
Nah.
There's a chance.
Yeah. I thought that's the whole point of the flashback is because he sees him and he remembers him trying to punch him.
We're gonna frame him with Jesus and the red cape in the background because the symbolism, guys. You get the symbolism?
That guy looks older than him. Not,
Oh yeah, that's what I've always thought anyway.
I never even thought about that.
You've got our attention. What is it you want?
I would like to speak to Lois Lane.
What makes you think she's here?
Don't play games with me.
I saw her on the way in.
I'll surrender, but only if you guarantee Lois's freedom.
That's a great shot.
So everyone, that was part 1 of Man of Steel. Jump onto the next video to see the rest of the movie on part 2. Don't forget to follow us on social media, links in the description below. We also have Patreon where you can see the full watch along for the whole movie. Please come on there. We also do a podcast as well, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So we'll see you very soon for part 2.